Good morning. Welcome to the 24-day challenge again. Liberate your body. This is day number 10. Nearly halfway there. Make sure you've got cushion. You need a pigeon stretch and a strap to stretch your hand. Okay. Okay, we're going to start with the joint mobilizations. We're going to vary some of the stretches. Some different stretches for some of the major muscles. Okay. So let's start. Circle the wrists 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Change the direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Clench the fists. Circling the elbow joints. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Change the direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bringing the hands down, keeping the fist clench. Bringing the hands forward 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Circling the neck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Changing direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Feet apart. Twisting the spine. Palms flat, fingers spread, elbows in line with shoulders, shoulders in line with elbows. Twisting the spine 30 times. Breathe in, then twist in the exhalation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Bring the hands on the hips, left to right. 1, 10 times, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now forward. When you come forward, it's your inhalation. 1 and back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What this actually do when you go back, it actually stretches part of the chest and your belly and stretches some of the hip flexor. Now circling the hips 10 times clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Change the direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. From this position, bring the knees together. As the top of your knees, clockwise. Mobilization for the knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ankles, circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bend your ankles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Swing the legs, nice and relaxed. Starting with your right leg. Low and low. 1, 2, 3. Increasing that and speed. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Changing sides. Low and low start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Swing left to right, and then you can use the wall for balance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Changing sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lovely. Now we're going to start. Today we're going to start with stretching the groin. Frog stretch. So from this position, come to a kneeling position. Take your feet out. Ensure that the ankles line with the knee. Now, if you find that you're in this position, you've got pain in your knee, you point your feet and you bring your ankles further in instead of in line with your knee. If you find that you're in this position and you can't get the entire instep of your foot on the mat, you result to this, okay? You just come down, take the knees as far as you can, static stretch, stretching the groin predominantly. Open the hips open a little bit, getting into the hip joints. You're going to hold this stretch. This is really focusing on the groin area. The adductors. You're going to find adductors, magnus, longus, gluteus. Try to hold this position. Don't take the feet towards apart too far, it's too challenging. Remember, stretching is not about giving yourself pain per se, but feeling the stretch of the muscles where you can maintain, breathe and relax, where you can bear the stretch. So don't forget tonight I'm back at the South Bank Gym, 7:30 to 9 p.m. Ashtanga Yoga Final Series. Go to their website to book your first free class. Limited space, of course, available. Still under the restrictions with COVID. So that's Ashtanga Yoga down there, South Bank Gym in Vauxhall, along the Wandsworth Road. As you deeply stretch, sit back even more, that start to deeply stretch. Taking your hips back. Keep going. Good. Now to come out of this, gently lean forward. Place the hands on the mat. Lift and bring the knees in slightly. You might find you need to shake out your hips a bit after doing that. And then from that position, we go straight into the pigeon stretch. Left knee to the left side, left foot to the right, come down central, When you come down today, curl the toes on your right foot. So the toes are curled while the right knee faces the mat and you come down. Forearms or full posture, coming down with the forward of the mat, you just hold this stretch. Static stretch, the gluteus maximus to bottom. Makes up a slight growing stretch. Hold this position. Keep going. I'm going to show you a variation now in this stretch. Keep going. Moving up to the edge. Now from this position, lift yourself up slightly, bring the knee more center, turn the body towards the left and come down, and you should feel that stretch. More on the groin. You're working the groin a bit more today. Your chest should be on the inner thigh, the belly, near the groin area. Just hold this stretch. You might find you feel this in your hips as well. You bring the body back center. Bring the knee out to the side. Keep the foot curled to the back leg. And come up where you can. So slightly more challenging. But what this does is keep the hips square. Hold this position. Good. And gently change the sides. The right knee goes up to the right side of the mat. The right foot goes to the left and you point it. Keep the ball of the left foot on the mat as you walk it down. You come down as far as you can. Remember, this is option 1. Option 2 is to get your foot straight on the floor. You can extend your arms while holding the stretch. You don't want the body to be pushed to the side. You want to keep that body nice and centered. Get the full benefits of this stretch. Keep going, keep breathing. Also, don't forget that next online class this week available if you want to take a chance. So, from our online classes on Thursday, 6 p.m. to 7:30. That is a beginner's class, so intermediate class. So, in that practice, you go with some of the basic postures. We work on 1 or 2 postures that class is intermediate. Even if you're not at intermediate level, you still can do that practice. You can always do modifications for the more challenging postures. That's fine soon. So if you've never tried one of my classes and you want to try it, just message me, DM me, or to the website yogafusion.org.uk. You can get all my information. Contact me. Remember, the first class is free. Good. Now from there, you lift yourself up. You bring the knee more center. You turn the body to the side, to the right, and then you come down. You also might feel a little stretch here in the back. With the lower back. Try to keep the body square, meaning that the chest is on the inner thigh and the belly. You hold the stretch. Good. You bring the body back center. Lift the body up slightly, bring the knee back out to the side. And then come up as high as you can. Keeping the shoulders relaxed in the face. Sinking the right hip down into the mat and coming up. And from this position, straight up. Kneel. Keep the toes curled. Take your right arm across and stretch. Shoulder. Hold the stretch. Remember the arm to be as straight as possible. The right arm. The palm always faces you. You're using your left bicep to bring that palm straight to your upper chest. Shoulder stretch around the deltoid head. Changing sides. Stretching left arm across to the right. Right bicep. Bring the arm to your upper body. You just relax and hold the stretch. Keeping the toes curled. So you're stretching the toes, your Achilles, and the bottom of your feet. This also stretches some of the shoulder blade. In this position, take the hands behind, squeeze the shoulders, interlace those fingers, lift it up without leaning forward, and hold. Squeeze the upper back muscles as you push the knuckles of your hands to the back, keeping them squeezed to lift it as high as possible. Stretching the chest muscles predominantly. Good, and then gently release. Good. Now from this position, take the left leg out. This is going to stretch the groin, toes up, and the hamstring. Now squeeze the leg muscle and hold this position. Foot is flexed on the bent leg, but you can point the toes if you feel that pain in the knee. You just try to slide that foot down. So you feel comfortable to hold this stretch. This also stretches a little bit of the hip and extend the leg as you slide at the hip flexor. Take it where you can maintain the stretch, remember. Good. Bend the knee, bring it in, shins in the sides. Right leg extended, toes up, heels on the floor, and then stretch. Embrace the stretch. Stretching your hamstrings. Hold that stretch, keep going. Good. Bring it back in. Now from this position, we're going to stretch the back just by bringing the hands forward, lowering our foreheads down. So keep the hips high, hips in line with your knees, and just lower your forehead to the mat. Spread your fingers and palm. Just hold the stretch. Important to keep the arms straight, the shoulders relaxed. Allow your chest to melt towards the mat in this position. You just breathe. Static stretching. There's a lot of static stretching today. Good. And then gently walk the hands in. And come to this position. Okay. Stretching the glutes. Lunging. First, take the left foot out to the side. Place the left hand on the knee. Hit the right hand slightly forward. Lower down here first. Really sink that hip, so you're stretching the hip flexor first. And then on the next twist, you exhale, turning the body to the side, looking over that shoulder. If you want to deepen the stretch, you can take that opposite hand, the right hand, more forward, and it will stretch the side even more. Static stretch again. Breathe. So the further you bring that hand forward, the more you're stretching the side of the body. And then come back up. Nice and relaxed. Stretching the hamstrings again. Bring the head down towards the knee where you can comfortably. The static stretch again. If you find you're really high up, don't be concerned about that. This is when you feel the stretch here, not on the back of the knee yet. Just maintain the stretch. So if you're here, it doesn't matter how far you can come. Keep the leg muscle active by pulling up the knee caps, squeeze the quadriceps while you're doing the stretch. Okay? And if you feel pain at the back of the knee, take off the stretch by bending the leg slightly. That will still stretch the hamstrings if it's specifically tight and protect the back of the knee. Okay, keep going. Good. And then gently come up. Change sides. Right foot comes forward. Lunge in. Turn. Right foot to the side. Left hand goes more forward. Sink that hip down. And then turn. Look over your right shoulder to the left foot. And again, deepen the stretch by stretching that arm. Just hold the stretch. So a bit more deep in this stretch today. Good. Keep going. Half stretch I know for some of you, but keep going. And then gently release the stretch. Good. In this position, come to the knee. This position, stretching the calf, so you're just going to push down the heel, keeping the left leg slightly bent. That will stretch the calf. Keep the left leg slightly bent. Keep the right leg straight, toes facing forward. Try to push that heel flat. That will stretch your calf. Changing sides. Pushing that heel towards the mat. Even if the feet don't come flat, doesn't matter, you're stretching that calf. Bending the right leg, you're stretching that calf, keeping the leg straight. Pushing the heels much towards the floor, you're stretching the calf. Then release. Now we're going to stretch our quadriceps by sitting in between our legs. So you've got options here. Find this very challenging. Take the knees apart, point your toes. Got a challenge on my YouTube channel called Hit From 0 to 0. This was it. And just sit back where you can. Now place the hand on the floor and take your weight in the hand. You find you can't sit comfortable in this position with your bottom touching the mat or the floor in between, okay? If you find this is too much for your quads and it's pulling your knees too much, take your weight in the hand and just hold this position. Again, it's a static stretch. And weight in the hands. Take pressure off so you're not sitting down fully if you find it too challenging. You might find it really pull here, but it's really good for your knee joints, yes? And really gives a good stretch on your thighs. And if you want to stretch the hip flexors a bit more, you can bring the knees in to let them touch. You point your feet, So you're stretching your ankles, and you're stretching your toes. And this also helps with your flat-footedness. If you've got flat foot, this helps create an arch in your foot. You just hold the stretch. This stretch, again, should be done for at least, you should work up to like 5 minutes doing this comfortably. So if you're interested in this stretch, I've got a challenge I did for 31 days on my YouTube channel called From Zero to Hero. And it has a few stretches before we get to this point. It's one you can follow. It's all uploaded on my YouTube channel. Really good for the hip flexors, this is too. If you get your bottom to sit on the floor in between your legs. And the last stretch for the hamstrings. Now we're going to stretch the hamstrings again, lying on our back. But today we're going to bring the leg across. If you need a strap, starting with the right leg, keep the left leg bent if you really tighten your hamstrings. This is the last stretch. You're going to straighten that leg. Instead of bringing it towards you, you're going to bring it across to your left shoulder and then bring it down. Okay? So across to your left shoulder, the right foot, and then bringing it down while lying on your back. Remember to squeeze the knee on the right leg, keeping the leg straight but not locking it. Keep the foot flexed. Fine, you can straighten the leg and straighten the leg. Up. Different kind of stretch. This is stretching more outside edge of the hamstrings. Remember, we've got 3 hamstrings. 3. Good. And back up. Changing sides. Left leg. Keep the right leg bent, remember. Left leg nice and straight. Bring it across to the right shoulder. Then bring it towards you. Again, you straighten the opposite leg if you find you've got enough flexibility. So as you notice, my leg is not going as far down. So this part of my hamstrings are tighter. Okay? This is a semi-membrosis. One of them was semi-tendinosis. I can't remember. Keep going. Again, you should stretch your hamstrings at least 2 minutes really. If you're really tight, you stretch it 2 minutes. You should do it every day. At least 5 days a week. If you're not too tight in your hamstrings and you suffer with knee injuries, or your knees ain't not so strong, and the hamstrings you've got to be mindful of when you're stretching them. You should stretch them maybe every other day. You go for more strengthening exercises for your hamstrings. Okay? Good. And then gently release. So it's important to know that overstretching the hamstrings could weaken your knees. So if your hamstrings are supple enough but your knees have issues, then you don't stretch them so much. You stretch them every other day. But if they're really tight and you have no issues with your knees with your hamstrings, you should stretch them every day so they get a bit more supple. So that's it, people. The end of day 10 of the 24-day challenge, Liberate Your Body. Hope you can join me tomorrow, same time, 8 a.m. Gone over time slightly. Have a good day, and remember, stay up, never down. Namaste. Stay blessed.